right on my feet. Step. Prime spot for an ambush. Farther can I go? Is that road? He has better sense than this. Hope your soul is in good hands.
This is my time. No time to waste.
Now this is my happy place. Under their noses.
Damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing! So what if I was? Cal and Leah could be there. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. Or not hard enough. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Sol Invictus! Should mind my step. Path lies before me.
That's curious.
What's that?
I smell a trap. On my way. Stripped in silence. What to do? Don't waste a step.
Siege weapons like this have been out of use for 100 years. Maybe more.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Dreaming red.
Fallen members of the Emerald Enclave. Casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorn years past.
One with the weave.
No time to rest. Another step forward.
Let me work my magic.
Never wanted the easy path.
Are they ready, Majesty? Shall we depart? They must follow close, Majesty. They must not leave the light.
gods I hate.
Its light holds off every shadow. Keep close to the creature, lest the shadows devour us.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready, and...
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but albeit... Go ahead. I'm listening. With...
Well met. That's...
Now that's what I call a spide.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty? They leave us again. Very well, my queen. We wait.
What do we have?
They must keep up. The shadows are hungry. Come back! We must stay. Turn to the light. Do not stray.
Very well. Just out of view.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
Best be on my way.
Leave us again. Very well. Come back! We must stay in the light. Return to the light. Do not stray.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
Oh, my hand slipped.
They leave us again.
What path lies before me?
Very well, my queen. Come back! Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty. Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern! Heretics! Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. But defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
What are they doing? We thought they were true souls! Traitors! Heathens! We need that lantern!
Another day, another fight.
Let's go. Watch this!
Battle favors the fearless.
Bye forever, pal.
No ghost. I feel neither shadow nor death.
Guard against the darkness!
Eclipse! Die here.
Let's cut your fire, baby. Ready for this?
Boys. Incredible. A light so radiant not even the curse can dim it.
The lantern flickers ever so briefly, and you hear a slight twitter. Or perhaps it's simply your imagination.
Jaheira's godsend. Such strange company you keep. Explain yourself. Then I can only apologize. I was not aware of this mission. The lantern is yours. Jaheira's orders. Take it, and it will guide you to the towers. But remember, you don't just fight shadows. You fight what hides inside.
Me, oh my, oh me. Me, oh my, oh me. Me, oh my, oh me.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Help! Help! Me, oh my, oh me.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Traitor! Heretic!
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Shepherding the faithful, carrying a lady's light. Love cast out, absolute, saved. Moonrise.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, help! Help! Won't you help me? Set me free.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly, me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Mad Rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Can't wait to sell this rubbish.
Sharp as ever.
Let's march!
Ah, excellent choice. Intestines throb, blood whispers. Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Moonrise Towers lies ahead.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Let's get going.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news? What need have you of hiding, friend? You need not skulk like a vagrant. This land belongs to us.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Zarel. Fancy name. Let's put our best foot forward. Or is it best feet?
Praise the Absolute.
This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see. Through the main doors.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened. Better to keep that quiet. Unless you want another look from the receiving end. Look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together. And quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm? I'm not the one putting on an act, true soul. Though I'd mind how well you mouth your prayers. Spend enough time in this place, and you might just start to believe them. But look at me, preaching, and when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
on, let's go.
An honor, Trousseau.
Keeps looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
Many hearts.
It's Roa you want. We only talk when you've misbehaved.
Not all of us survived the shadows to stand here. My wife, my sons, they were unworthy.
Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. No doubt. Isn't for me to question them above me. I'm sure you know your business. I'll see they get all the help they need, Trousseau. And they'll need quite a bit.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Nothing would surprise me. Maybe she wants to live up to her name and wrap a cord around my neck. Or maybe she just wants to say hello. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
All right, suit yourself. Have a trade or whatever. Then, let's get out of here.
She said Karlach might say that. And she said to let her have it her own way. You can take a look at the rest of my lot if you like. Got good weapons in search of a worthy wielder.
better hope you can handle what I've got.
I wouldn't have if not for the lad.
Soldier.
Still alive. So that's progress. Things have stayed interesting.
To stand this close to her power. I never thought I'd make it.
A bunch of the others were rounded up in the main hall a while ago. They ain't come back.
Wouldn't head into the main hall if I were you. Cyril and Keferic are working on some poor worm.
Walk in death.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpoles squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes. It's the goblin's fault. They failed you, General. Not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, Princess.
And the goblins, General?
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the Absolute. Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
It ain't true! We're good as anyone! Just give us a chance.
And there you have it. We're too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal! No! Please!
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have. He healed up a trait. He could enjoy your cuts forever and a day.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
We're in the belly of the beast now. Try not to do anything too heroic.
This is the seat of the Absolute's power. Whatever the heart is, it's connected to this place somehow. I must find out.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorn, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorn's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Don't try giving orders, True Soul. Everyone here answers directly to Z'rell.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Pig! In walls above! Maybe. Whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig band. Not allowed to pet nose. You find meat? You share.
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, True Soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrated.
Come to observe, True Soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her. Yes, your authority is great. We can learn, watching you break what little remains of her mind.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex, a psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Cannot hide, submit, embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute. Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice. I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
Infidel!
This is my time. Time to push my luck again.
Smell blood.
To be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me. And tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Agreed. Lead the way. Go on. Move. The quicker, the better.
Can't slow down.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do. You avoided a fight this time, but bullying your way out of Moonrise is a risky proposition.
You really do have a way with words.
Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from...
Have you?
It's only a matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter.
I swear it.
Damn straight. Without me, everything would be for
Go on. Move. The quicker, the better.
You. Not you. Lord Ketherick may think you pose no threat to him in your disgrace, but I know the things you've done. Keep your bloody thoughts to yourself and your head down. Oh dear. Does someone think they're important? You are small, Trussell, insignificant, and above all, replaceable. Do not forget that. You set foot in our tower once. You did not leave. At least not through any door I have watch over. I assumed you overstayed your welcome. Little did I expect you to intrude again. Your name, your place, was kept from all of us last time, but you were to be shown the utmost of respect. Respect you must have proven yourself unworthy of. And now, you waste my time. Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Balthazar was most clear.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open every cell, while the larger one triggers the alarm. And interesting items confiscated from prisoners lie above the warden's office, just up the ladder.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. As I said, you are free to roam where you wish, but do not speak to the prisoners.
then you'll get your own cell. Is that so? If you are above the General's chief advisor, you must be most impressive. A pity I'm in no mood for hide and seek. I'm not sure why someone of your stature must converse with prisoners. Perhaps a small donation would convince me. Pity. I was about to grant you an exception. Move along, true soul. Have a pleasant day. All comfortable, I hope.
Delightful accommodation. You spoil us, Warden.
Keep that wit. You'll need it, little Wolbran.
The hells you call me?
There it is. You act bold, but there is a weak, temperamental child beneath the mask. I see it. I see you.
We should leave. And soon.
That is the plan, Nichols. There's something evil here. Below.
For mercy from other gods, won't I?
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords in a clear. I'm afraid you missed the ship, but there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo. Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Not long before we march on the city. Nothing of note.
As the symbol glows, power courses.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon. It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Strength will not save us from an enemy that can dominate our will. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. Not only this battle, but all that come after. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. If I leave your side, the prism will no longer protect me, and I will cease to be Minthara. The Absolute will make me its puppet again. I would rather die. Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall. There's no space for me. I suggest you make one. Good travels. I'll be waiting.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. When the body suffers, we retreat into the mind. But when the mind breaks, all is lost. We are erasing her. Yes, your authority is great. We can learn, watching you break what little remains of her mind.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Cannot hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute. Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice. But first, let's make these bastards bleed!
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Impossible. She was broken.
Swords meet sorcery.
This is my time.
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you.
The corpse does not respond.
Breathe deep and move.
You're mistaken, surely. I am.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it's stretching.
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer. Agreed. Lead the way.
Seek and you shall find me.
Still in control. Just.
impossible to keep a garment clean down here.
You'll find it all the harder once we're off on the march.
If you think I'm walking all the way to...
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prison, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Be a dear and strike me deaf. Our guests are especially sobby today.
It's only a matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter.
We'll get you to Baldur's Gate, sir. I swear it.
Damn straight. Without me, no. The Iron Hand knows must.
You. Not you. Lord Ketherick may think you pose no threat to him in your disgrace, but I know the things you've done. Keep your bloody thoughts to yourself and your head down. You set foot in our tower once. You did not leave. At least not through any door I have watch over. I assumed you overstayed your welcome. Little did I expect you to intrude again. Your name, your place, was kept from all of us last time, but you were to be shown the utmost of respect. Respect you must have proven yourself unworthy of. And now, you waste my time. Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Balthazar was most clear.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open every cell, while the larger one triggers the alarm. And interesting items confiscated from prisoners lie above the warden's office, just up the ladder.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. As I said, you are free to roam where you wish, but do not speak to the prisoners. Is that so?
If you are above the General's chief advisor, you must be most impressive.
Her smirk hides her intent. She's toying with you.
That tone might work on swaddled babes and puppies, but I am neither, Trousseau. I'm not sure why someone of your stature must converse with prisoners. Perhaps a small donation would convince me. Pity. I was about to grant you an exception. Move along, Trousseau. Have a pleasant day.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Forever dauntless.
Oh, so much for peace.
Watch this. Need to learn the hard way.
That is the plan, Nichols. There's something evil.
Did you request this post too? I'm glad I got the warden and not... Don't get chatty with the prisoners, mind you. The warden.
Unless this evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear about it.
Direct me.
The corpse does not respond.
You, not you. Lord Ketherick may think you pose no threat to him in your disgrace, but I keep your bloody thoughts to yourself and your head down. Oh dear. You said I assume your net respect. Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Balthazar was most clear.
Your mind's and
If you are going to stare, kindly is that.
her smirk hides her intent. She's toying with you.
I didn't know he had such refined taste. I'm not sure why someone of your stature must converse with prisoners. Perhaps a small donation would... I'm afraid none. No matter how generous may speak, the Absolute thanks you for this generous donation, True Soul. You can go now. Move along, True Soul.
My pleasure. Let's take a gander. Consider it done.
Stop me yet.
Crimes being investigated in this area. You appear to be the prime suspect. You'll walk free for now. Best keep your hands...
Very well.
Yes?
I've got a long road ahead.
Don't be shy.
Is that blood? No, never mind. I don't need any attention right now. Moving in.
It's only a matter of time till we're served.
Just keep your hands to yourself.
Never wanted the easy path. Right tool will do the trick.
He's probably holed up somewhere.
Have to keep going.
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only way. Don't bother. Why don't you and Zevlor take a long walk off a short cliff?
He made it? He's all right?
Told you. He's too stubborn to die.
If you're not at the Absolute's beck and call, why are you here? Like what? Listen, we need to get out of here. Zev has killed us. These people are nuts.
Gnomes next door are up to something. They've been whispering like mad.
Whatever it is, we're in. Don't leave us in here.
Get us out of here before the necromancer comes back. Please.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit.
I know. And I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that.
We won't let them win. Not now, not ever.
This could be our chance, sir.
Nimble, check for gaps, cracks, anything to leverage the rock. Nichols, tools. Get creative. This rock is basalt. It'll crack with enough pressure. Ah! Don't mind us, true soul. The back wall is weak. We're working to brace it. I wouldn't be so foolish as to think I could escape the Absolute. The Warden has eyes everywhere. And ears. Huh. And why would you be so inclined? Me neither. Nasty little boxes, too often used to quash genius. I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn. We've got a plan, for us and the tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdel, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we're both done for. Nimble, check for gaps, cracks, anything to leverage the rock. Nichols, tools. Get creative. This rock is basalt. It'll crack with enough pressure. Ah! Don't mind us, true soul. The back wall is weak. We're working to brace it. I wouldn't be so foolish as to think I could escape the Absolute. The Warden has eyes everywhere. And ears. Huh. And why would you be so inclined? Barkus is out here? Didn't think he had the stones. Well, if he sent you, you're no slave to the Absolute. You're a damn wolf among sheep, aren't you? I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn. We've got a plan, for us and the tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdel, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we're both done for. Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Daring is the heart of courage, but we can't risk it. Not unless there's no other choice.
If not over, then...
We should leave, and soon.
That is the plan.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Have I been this way before?
Roland better be alright.
It's Roland. He's probably holed up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
The end of it.
Damn straight. Without the Iron Hand must succeed.
Can't risk being in open view. All right, time to skulk about.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if not now. Ever.
Money did it. Bit of caution never hurt. They should all be running.
Don't speak to the prisoners.
I'd bet my last copper there's a pier nearby.
Your chance, sir.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Blessed Gerdul, I thought I'd never see it again. Thank you. The plan is to wait for a quiet moment, then bust out the back wall. We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need them if it comes to a fight. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us. Hurry, or we're all dead.
being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face.
Roland better be all right.
It's Roland. He's probably holed up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons. I would follow.
Time to press ahead.
The warden.
All right, time to skulk about. I'll strike you down. One day I'll catch a break.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell pit.
Why not?
Cover your nose.
Make it to Baldurs Gate! I must!
Time for some bloody work.
Even if I need to kill every bastard.
Good work. We're gonna wait until it's... We'll grab the... You, however, are the clincher. Once we'll move, what...
Not now, not ever.
I must make it to Baldur's Gate! I must! Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea. Safe? That's no small claim in these parts. Lead the damn way.
Drift through the dark until time, skill, or luck brings you to Last Light's dock.
Hold there. You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it. No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. Here, form a line. Let's see if the Absolute's little pet recognizes any of you.
The Absolute's what? What are you doing?
If what you've said is true, no one has anything to fear. If not, well, we'll soon find out. Now, form a line. I'll not ask again. That's it. This won't take long.
Despite everything.
Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit.
I know. And I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that.
Good work. We're gonna wait until it's quiet, and then we'll grab the... You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrol. We'll move once it's quiet. Until then...
Should mind my stab. That might be worth a look.
This is it.
You know what doesn't help when you're frantically trying to untie a boat?
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea. Safe? That's no small claim in these parts. Lead the damn way.
drift through the dark until time, skill, or luck brings you to Last Light's dock.
Hold there! You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it! No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. Here, form a line. Let's see if the Absolute's little pet recognizes any of you.
The Absolutes what? What are you doing?
If what you've said is true, no one has anything to fear. If not, well, we'll soon find out. Now, form a line. I'll not ask again. That's it. This won't take long.
Never a dull moment. And you're clear. Welcome to Last Light. Very well.
You were the one who took down Marcus, yeah? Nasty work.
That's curious.
Damn it. Thought we'd be closer to the city. Reinforced
Why did you
walls.
rush those cultists?
Secured
You should have
entrance.
run away.
Should we have let them kill
Here is
everyone?
That's
Safe.
not what I said.
This gives us time to regroup.
We'll keep an eye on Isabel. If they...
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
The beggar wants their coppers, do they? Fine by me.
Roland, we're alive because of him. Don't be like that.
Here, take this and...
It is clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
Humble too? Imagine that.
He has no cause to be humble. He's brought us back together. A task I failed miserably at. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
I've thanked you once already. Don't be greedy.
Thank you. I never thought I'd see these two again. It's good to be back.
I'm not the best at showing it, but I love Cal and Roland to death. They're family. Thank you for bringing us back together.
What are you doing? You gotta get Mole! Don't make me regret trusting you with this.
How much farther can I go?
Things in Moonrise were bad. Real bad. Thank you for getting me out of there.
We need Mole. Please, get her back.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why? You did? But that means... Wulbrin! Wulbrin! Where is he? Ah!
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorado? Maybe not, Mom.
I said a moment.
Wulbrin!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right. But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbren.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbren... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going...
I said go home!
Please, that isn't necessary.
Indeed. Neither of you has any clue what's at stake. And why should you? It's Iron Hand gnome business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do.
Well, there we have it. Wulbren is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded. Don't judge him too harshly. He's been through a lot. When he's had some rest, he'll be back to his usual self. Nonsense. When you've known each other as long as we have, there aren't sides. Wulbren can be a little sharp, but so can I. You should know that better than anyone. Well, perhaps Wulbren is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all! You need to deal with him.
Something to eat or drink?
The towers were here. Soot, sulfur, limestone, dusted all over. Signature.
There must be another way to the city. Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place. You've got to take the fight to them.
Wulbren!
I heard you might be about.
How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkas?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkas?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbrin.
You don't belong here, Barkas. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbrin... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home! Say that again.
Let's not be uncivilized. Wulbrin, perhaps we can talk more later, when you've had a moment to settle in.
Sure. Now, I've business to attend to. Good day to you both.
Well, there we have it. Wulbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded. One and the same. Well, once you're used to someone, you're used to them. Well, perhaps Wulbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all!
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Yes? I'm sure you would. Now, if you're done rifling through my...
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter, at least. Did you learn anything more? Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketheric has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else? Then speak. The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
Oh, hi. You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. But she always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends. Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious. I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they?
Well met. Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Which way to the nearest library?
pride of the gate.
Looking ahead.
We're bruised, battered, but we're together again. You damn well brought them back.
Good work rooting out the traitor.
Can't slow down.
Climbing up the tree.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him. See what you can learn from it. It might reveal something about his actions before the curse. Then we may find means to wake him.
Marcus was scum, but the rest of us are loyal to...
I've known Marcus for years. To think that he would tell...
Your lucky stars.
Always knew Marcus was a snake. He did well to knock the light out of him.
The Flaming Fist may be a bit rough, but I've respected them. Didn't expect a traitor in their ranks.
Nowhere's safe from this damned Absolute. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left. I'll be here if you need anything.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
Know about supplies. Will we make it home?
You did well to help those people escape Ketheric. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us. May we be lucky enough to see many more. Almost laughable that he sees himself fit to judge anyone. Did you learn anything about how we might defeat him? That's fantastic. I'm glad you've made progress. Protecting this inn, well, it takes it out of you. I'll hold out as long as I can. By the sound of things, we'll have a more permanent solution soon. So glad you're on our side.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon? Don't want...
No, you need a bath. Perhaps we should dunk you in the Chionthar. You're all right. My gods, you're all right!
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe. Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why? You make it sound so easy. But I know the lengths you've gone to on our behalf. We'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So...
Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial. Curious.
This is what Marcus buried. A dead flaming fist.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
Jahira wants to know about supplies.
I don't.
Make it home.
I do. That's...
What are you thinking about?
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. If I leave your side, the prism will no longer protect me, and I will cease to be Minthara. The Absolute will make me its puppet again. I would rather die. Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. Moonrise is a den of necromancy, and the most powerful practitioner of the art is Thorm's closest advisor, Balthazar. He has chambers beside the generals, on the upper floor of the tower. I suspect we will find answers there. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead. I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall. There's no space for me. I suggest you make one. Farewell. Unnerving though it is, if we are to face an Elder Brain, we could have no better ally than an Illithid. The Emperor is the reason we have made it this far. And if the Gith Prince's suffering is the price of our survival, so be it.
Stomach churns around and around. The bile within is unsettled. Each moment brings a new surge. Your companions sleep like blissful lumps of meat.
Ah, she thinks she is finally away from the monsters. Poor fool. You could do so much better, my lord. Harming me will not aid her in the slightest. Nothing will at this point. Your clever mind is penning tragedy as we speak. Your repressed urge yearns to kill. And kill you will. Tonight, the moment you close your eyes, your favorite person will be brutalized. Each man kills the thing he loves. She's as good as dead anyway. She won't be saved by the power of love. Not yours. It is my duty to ensure you are making the right decisions, Master. There was much disappointment at your reluctance to kill the little Moon Maiden. You could kill this one deliberately. I'm sure it will be considered a great show of goodwill. The tithe could still be yours. I do not doubt you will act with a decorum befitting one of your rank. Good night, sweet lord.
Your companion rests blissfully, without a fear in the world. As your hand approaches her body, it wavers. It longs to close around her throat.
Hello, love. Did you have a bad dream? You look like hell. What's wrong? Tell me what to do, and it's done.
As you tell your story, fatigue fills your body. Your head swims with the worst headache you've known.
Driving you that mad, am I? Look, we'll do whatever it takes to keep us both safe. I promise. But why didn't you tell me before? I could have helped you sooner, like you've helped me. Maybe then Althea would still be here. But we're here now, and we're going to fix this.
Suddenly you become drowsy. Your vision blurs and floods with yellow bile, and you faint in a dizzy blur. You are not yourself. All control is gone.
Attention, soldier. You do not have permission to freak the fuck out right now. You can do this. I've got you, and I'm not letting you go. Thank me when we both survived the night.
The night passes sick and sweating, but bloodlessly. You once again inhabit your own mind.
Here we are, both unalthered. That you in there, love? We'll get through this together. I'll protect us. And we'll skip through fate like two truants on the beach at midday. To be honest, the thought of holding you down while you try and rip my throat out is kind of wonderful. I can take you at your worst. With pleasure. We'll get through this. Like two roaches in an apocalypse, mind, but still. You sure keep me on my toes, don't you? That's why I keep you around.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. Yes. But there is so much to live for, and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me. But it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either. Such a headache. I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company. I wanted to thank you. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend. Careful. I may just take you up on that.
Ravengard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you later, when everyone's asleep.